Hello Junior Tuckies, I am Mrs. Beardenkamp and in this lesson I will be teaching you email etiquette. Let's get into it. First of all, let's discuss why we use email. It is often more reliable than handwritten letters these days. Think about it just in a South African context. Have you ever actually received a letter in the post? Probably not. But have you received an email? Definitely. It is a lot quicker and more convenient. You can do it on your laptop, you can do it on your cell phone, you press send and the person gets it immediately. And then also you're able to store important emails in one place. What is email etiquette? Email etiquette is how you will write an email or type an email and the manners or the politeness in the way that which you do it. So you should always write in a formal register unless instructed otherwise. Greetings, well wishes, and a word of thanks are common courtesy. Remember with that subject line, you need to keep it short and sweet. Long subject lines can be very annoying and drawn out. Avoid writing in all capital letters. This means that you're shouting and screaming. The format of an email is also very important. You should always proofread all of your emails before you hit send. Remember, you can't recall that email. Don't use emojis and avoid using reply all when replying to an email. That means everyone who's in that email is going to receive your reply. Let's have a look at the basic structure of an email. So if you go onto a laptop or you go onto your parent's laptop or your guardian and you open up Outlook, this is what you're going to get. So first of all, we're going to look at the to button. So this is whom you are addressing the email to. This always includes the full email address. Then we have CC. This stands for a carbon copy. So this means whomever you add to this tab will receive the exact copy of the email that you have written. Then we have the subject line. So this is a short and sweet, to the point, what is your email about? What is the summary of your email? And then just remember, formal language should be used unless otherwise indicated. Let's have a look at an example on the next slide. Here is an example of the structure of an email. So we have to, the email address of the recipient. Remember, you need to have your @ sign in there, all of those different things. CC is when you're going to the email address of anyone who you wanted to copy in the mail. And then our subject, short and to the point. Now we're going to start off with our opening line. You can say good day, good morning, good afternoon. You always have a greeting, and if you'd like to add in ma'am or sir, if you do know the gender, or you could even add in the recipient's name. Then you skip a line, and you start off with, I hope you are well. These are the well wishes. This is just common courtesy. Then you skip a line, and you start off with paragraph 1, why the email is being sent. Then you skip a line, start off with paragraph 2. Any additional information that you need to explain to the recipient. And then you skip a line, start off with paragraph 3, where you summarize and finalize any information that you've sent in the email. You skip a line, you say thank you for your time or a kind word of thanks. You skip a line, end off with kind regards, which is your signage, and then your initial and your surname. So for this one, Miss C. Tron. Now let's have a look at an example. So this email is addressed to Little Red Riding Hood at woodlands.com. I have CC'd the 3 little bears as well as Robin Hood and Cinderella and her slipper because I want these people to know everything that is in the email. Then the subject over here is the Woodlands annual meeting. So I start off with the greeting, good day all. I hope you are well, the well wishes. And then I start off with my paragraph 1. Please note that the annual Woodlands meeting that will take place on 23 December 2024 in the beautiful Woodlands Park. Then we start off with paragraph 2. We are very excited to celebrate this momentous occasion with you all. As you know, the committee to keep storytelling alive is dedicated to exposing the world to fairy tales and how they influence our lives. We aim to have every child in the world to have read or listened to every single fairy tale that has ever existed. The annual Woodlands meeting is to celebrate the hard work of many of you in the world. Then I go on to paragraph 3. Please take into account that food and cool drinks will be provided for all who attend. You are more than welcome to bring more refreshments. Then we have our word of thanks. We cannot wait for you to attend this wonderful occasion. And then finally, the signage. Kind regards, Mrs. Goldilocks, the Woodland convener. Let's take a second to look at tone. What is tone actually? Tone is the way your voice or the way that the person reading an email understands you. It's the way that you come across. So you should never come across with a preaching tone to your recipients. You should always use a formal register when you're wanting a specific tone. By avoiding slang, we're creating a formal tone, and then remember to check for the appropriate punctuation. That is it for today, Junior Tuckies. I hope that you understand email etiquette just a little bit better. Goodbye.